Welcome to the Emergency Evacuation Procedure Plan for the Made in Hawaii Festival at the Ala Moana Center. Materials contained in this document is intended for use by authorized employees and vendors of the Made in Hawaii Festival from November 7 through the 15th at Ala Moana Center. The dates include the move-in and move-out. Here is the information for the Ala Moana Center Security Dispatch Office, open 24/7. Their number is 808-942-2944. Also showing is the Director of Public Safety. His name is Zach Wagner. Or you may contact security with the Live Safe app, which we will discuss in the next slide. Live Safe. It's easy to download and doesn't take up much space on your phone. Go to your app store on your Android and iPhone and search Live Safe. It will be the first app that pops up. You'll have to put your name, tenant you work for, which is Made in Hawaii, and shopping center, Ala Moana Center. You can use this app to notify security of suspicious behavior, theft, or questions about the property. Live Safe is monitored by the 24/7 security dispatch team. All exhibit personnel are required to review this emergency evacuation training. Proof of training shall be reported to the exhibit coordinator by October 31. At the end of this video, we will share a verification viewer code. Please note the code as you will need it to verify you viewed this training. Exhibitors who fail to view this training will not be allowed to set up or participate in the festival. Emergency personnel will be on duty during show hours and stationed at First Aid, located behind the demonstration stage near the main entrance. If there is an emergency in your area, please locate a uniformed security or volunteer and we will get the emergency personnel dispatched to your area. Do not call 911. Safety is everyone's business in maintaining a healthy and safe working environment. It is the Made in Hawaii Festival and Ala Moana Center's primary goal in providing all exhibitors an event that meets or exceeds all industry safety standards. The personal safety and health of each and every exhibitor is of primary importance. Therefore, the Made in Hawaii Festival and Hawaii Food Industry Association is issuing the following policy statement. In recognition of our responsibility for the safety and well-being of our exhibitors, we will ensure that safety shall not be compromised and will be treated equally with service and production concerns. The company will set forth policies, procedures, and practices that will ensure the safety and health of all our exhibitors while at work. Our emergency action plan will focus on familiarization and training of all exhibitors and those in supervisory positions to fully understand and demonstrate competency in their roles in an emergency to minimize unnecessary injury to themselves and guests. Participation and cooperation on the part of all exhibitors is essential for the program to work effectively. The emergency action plan will be coordinated by the festival coordinator, but it is everyone's responsibility. Management and supervisors shall be held accountable for losses incurred in their areas of operation. All exhibitors shall adhere to the rules, regulations, and other provisions of our safety program. Please look for an email from the festival coordinator with a link to verify your viewing of the Emergency Evacuation Procedure Plan. Due date to confirm your viewing of this video program is October 31, 2021. The next 3 slides will show the exhibit floor for the 4th level of the parking lot. The red dots indicate exits that lead down to the street level of the mall. The blue circles are our fire hoses and fire extinguishers. We will be putting in each of the lanes a fire extinguisher in the booths. Those booths will be indicated with a red drape on the aisle side. Notice the main entrance and the location of the first aid station. Notice the words exit to the mall or exit ramps. Those are also available for you to use for exiting in the case of an emergency. And here's the final map, the Keomoku side of the floor. We will also be sending you a copy of this entire packet so that you have this information available at your fingertips. Building emergency systems, exits, and stairwells. There are a total of 4 stairwells leading out to the facility and onto the ground level. The 4 stairwells are indicated on the attached map as a red dot. Elevators. Elevators are not to be used for evacuation purposes in an emergency. During emergencies, the fire department will take control of the elevators and will need access to all elevators. Fire protection. The 4th level parking deck is fully equipped with fire hoses and fire extinguishers indicated on the attached map as a blue circle. Booths with fire extinguishers will have a red curtain as its aisle curtain. Here is a picture of a mock setup. Locate the nearest fire extinguisher to your booth. Fire extinguishers will be located in the booths with a red aisle curtain. Also, our staff will be dressed in lime green polos and volunteers in green and white aloha print vests. General emergency procedures. Remain calm. Your behavior will have an impact on how others behave and react during emergencies. Familiarization and training of all emergency procedures will instill confidence and allow you to assist others to safety during all emergencies. Familiarize yourself with the location of the nearest exit and fire hose extinguisher. Familiarize yourself with the location of a staff person or security officer. Contact a staff person or security officer. Advise what the emergency is. Advise of the location. Stand by to assist, clearing pathways for emergency personnel, protecting the scene from bystanders and attendees. Communicate with staff members in charge of any unforeseen changes during your performance in an emergency. It is imperative that you follow directions of those that are in charge of the situation. Do not attempt to freelance, which may cause more harm than good. Fire evacuation procedures. The purpose of this manual is to establish the procedural guidelines to assure each person in the festival at the time of a fire or any other emergency is evacuated to our designated safe meeting place. While there are several situations in which it will dictate an emergency evacuation of the festival, we will follow the evacuation plan as indicated in this fire evacuation plan. When an emergency occurs, each exhibitor must be aware of all exit options that will provide a path to safety. While training will be provided, safe evacuations will be dependent upon each individual's knowledge of our fire evacuation plan. While the initial evacuation of the parking deck begins under the direction of our designated coordinator on site in conjunction with the security officers, the authority will be relinquished to the incident commander of the first arriving emergency units on site, which would normally be the Honolulu Fire Department. If you arrive upon a fire, notify our uniformed security personnel. Note the location of a fire extinguisher or hose in the parking lot and booths. Booths with fire extinguishers are designated with a red drape. All other booth drapes are blue and gray. Rescue or assist anyone in immediate harm or danger and into the exit passageways. Alert others nearby of the situation and ensure that supervisory staff has been notified. Once all of the above has been initiated, and if the fire is small enough for you to handle, get to the nearest fire extinguisher to attempt to extinguish the fire. Only attempt to do so if you have been trained and feel confident that you are able to extinguish the fire. Locate at least 2 exits nearest to you. In the event of an evacuation, do not try to pack up. Just take your personal belongings and bank and proceed to exit the area. Proceed down the stairs to the street level and meet at the Reunion Center, or proceed into the mall and out towards Ala Moana Beach Park. The Reunion Center is Ala Moana Plaza, Nijia Market, corner of Kona and Pi'ikoi Street. If this location is compromised, proceed to Kolowalu Park, located at the intersection of Waimanu and Queen Street. Thank you for your attention and for reviewing the festival's emergency evacuation procedure plan. The viewer verification code is Pikachu. Please look for an email from the festival coordinator with a link to verify your viewing of the emergency evacuation procedure plan.